Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. Just mixing some more TMR. Hopefully some of the bales might go in. Yes, we're going to fill up the mixer, hopefully, with some bales. This isn't how I left them, by the way. I think obviously restarting the game has caused the bales to also explode and go everywhere, because when I left it, I had 4 bales on the forks, all neat. But they seem to have gone everywhere. I'm not quite sure how that's happened, but it does tend to happen. It seems I've had this before where you leave them all neat, and then when you join the game again, the bales have all sort of moved around and gone to places that they shouldn't have done. So yeah, we're just going to tidy this up quickly, get this mixed, and then we'll get on with the next job, which I think will be baling straw. We harvested a barley field. Our first field of the harvest was a barley field, which we did last episode, and that had some straw which we need to get baled today. And actually we might be keeping that straw because we haven't got that much left. There's only 3 bales here, and we're going to use another one right now, so we're going to have 2 bales. So we do need some more straw for the cows. So I think that'll work out quite well actually. We'll bale that field and then bring the bales down here for the cows. We won't need all of the straw from the whole farm, you know, all the fields that have got straw, because there's going to be more than one. I know we've got at least 2 wheat fields which will have straw as well, so that some of the straw will be sold. But yeah, some of it we'll be bringing down to the cow farm here, and we'll be getting that put into the TMR mix. Now let's just check on the fill level of this mixer. Actually, that straw bale was bigger than I was expecting. It's possibly going to go over. Yes, it has. Right, so we need some more hay, I think that was. We'll get another hay bale. Luckily, we've got quite a lot of hay at the moment. We did just mow this field for hay a couple of episodes ago, so we've got quite a good supply of hay at the moment. I only want 1 bale, but it's taking that one as well. Put that one back. Yeah, we'll get this one in, or at least put some of this in the mixer. Probably won't take the whole bale. Well, it won't take the whole bale because there won't be space for it, but I'll see if I can just get it to take some of it and then keep it on the forks. I'm not sure whether we will be able to do that at this angle, but it doesn't look like it will. I'm hoping it won't fall in completely. It might do, but oh, don't tell me it's full. That wouldn't be good because I haven't got. No, there we go. Yep, that's brought it back to TMR again. It won't take the whole bale, but hope I can get that back out. Yep, good. Okay, so we'll get that fed to the cows. Oh, it didn't even fill it. Wow, I thought that was 100%. I thought it stopped, but no, it was on 98%. But that, although it's not animating it, that is unloading. I'm not quite sure why it's not. Normally it does. There we go. Right, okay, so it didn't take all of it, so we will leave that there for now and put this hay bale back down. We'll need that for the next mix, but I won't put it in now because it might take it over the maximum amount for hay. Okay, there we go. So yes, next job is to bale this field here. This is the barley field that we harvested last episode. We don't have any more fields ready to harvest right now because it's only June. In fact, I was quite surprised this one was ready, but this one was ready, which is good. But the other fields will be ready in July and August, and probably even later in the year than that. So we've got no more fields that we can harvest right now, so we'll just park the combine up and we'll get the baler. We're just trying to put the baler. This one should be able to run it. Yeah, that's fine. Of course, our baler has the windrower on the front, or the rake. I don't think it'll be of use though in this field because the swaths are already quite wide. It's more useful when you're doing silage or hay, when you know it's spread out across the field. But yeah, let's get this to the field. It shouldn't take too long, this at all. Even if we're only taking 1 swath at a time, it still won't take too long because it's not a very big field. So I'll get on with that now. So the baling didn't take too long at all, we've got that all done now, and next we're going to get the bales loaded up onto the flatbed and take them to the cow farm like I said earlier. So that's what they'll be needed for these. We'll be keeping these for the TMR mix. We won't be selling these straw bales, so yeah, we'll get them loaded up now and we'll take them down there. There's not too many bales, it won't take long to load these either. It obviously didn't take long to bale them, and it won't take too long to load them either, so I won't bother buying an auto stacker for this. But if we do get to the stage in the harvest like we did last year where there was quite a lot of bales, in fact we had an awful lot of bales last harvest, I will consider either buying or leasing another auto stacker, because it does speed the job up, certainly. But just for moving a few bales like this, I'm perfectly happy to do it with the telehandler. I quite enjoy it actually, doing a bit of bale stacking, so yeah, I'll get on with this now. That's the bales all sorted out. I've just remembered though, we almost forgot, but the rice oil and actually the sunflower oil, but the rice oil is at its best price right now, so we need to go and sell that in June. And yeah, the sunflower oil, we've got quite a lot of it. It's not at its best price at all. She's going to go up again, so should we wait? Now, the thing is though, we've got 2 million in the bank, so it doesn't really matter, does it, about not selling it at the very best price? I don't know. I'm kind of past the point of really sort of caring about the money, if you know what I mean. It doesn't really matter anymore because we can pretty much afford to buy anything we want with £2 million. It's more about finishing the temple now, this series. That's what I'm kind of continuing it for. I would really like to see it finished, even though it's not that important, I suppose, but it would have been nice to see it finished, so I'm continuing, as I've said before, and trying to get that done. But I will obviously continue playing as realistic as I can and doing things as much as possible to try and make as much money as I can as well, even though it's not really that important anymore about the money, because yeah, with 2 million in the bank, like I say, we're not going to struggle. We can pretty much afford to buy nearly every field on the map, I should think, now. But yeah, I will go down to the oil mill and we'll get those pallets loaded up and sold at the farmer's market. got about just under 100,000 for the oil pallets, so yeah, still worth doing, I think. I'm not going to complain at that. It's still a very good amount of money, that. And just been moving these dairy products around, as you've just seen. Just clearing some of these pallets of finished products, and also making space for more milk to spawn, because the goat milk is getting a bit out of control. We've got an absolute mountain of goat's milk, and nowhere to put it really. We just have to sell it as it is, and we can't sell it as auto selling. It's got to be sold manually, because animal products you can't do that. It's only productions where you can do that. So yeah, it will have to be sold. We've still got 2 pallets still left in the trigger, which aren't being taken yet. So yeah, we won't be selling or putting any more goat's milk in there for a bit, so we'll have to sell it. Don't know when the best month is for goat's milk. Let's just have a quick look. Not bottled, just regular goat's milk. Ah, okay. We won't sell it today then. We'll wait until September, I think, to sell that. We're going to have a very big stockpile by then, although a bit more probably could go into the dairy, but yeah, we'll sell it when it's a bit better. Even though it actually doesn't fluctuate too much, it's still over 7, almost 8,000 for 1,000 litres, so it's not too bad. Anyway, it is going quite dark now, so I think what we'll do is head back to base at the farm, and we'll rest until 8 AM in July, and then we'll have some more harvesting to do, no doubt. I would imagine the wheat will be ready maybe, and possibly canola. Let's have a look. Yeah, oh, right, we've got quite a lot. Wow, okay. So what have we got? The combine's here at the moment, so we'll start with these 2, which are wheat. Yeah, wheat fields. But we've also got 24, which is canola. Yeah, 2 is canola as well, that's ready. 1 is our pea field. So we could do that actually, rather than harvesting. Well, it's still harvesting, but you know what I mean, combining. Yeah, let's do that. So we will look at the pea viner, which is, here we go, it's almost 600,000, but we could lease it. I think we will lease it really, because you can get it with a wheel or a track. I think it looks better with the track actually. Yeah, we will lease it, because we're probably not going to need it again. So even if we have to lease it for 2 hours, it would still be a lot cheaper than buying it. So there we go, we've got that. Let's go to the shop then. Enter vehicle. The question is though, do I get the help to do this? Because this is going to be a slow job. But I would like to have a go with it myself. So, and the problem with these AI helpers is if you start it yourself and then try to get the helpers to take over, that's when it causes issues, it seems. It doesn't like that. It likes either starting from the beginning or not doing it at all. So I'm not sure what the best thing to do there is, but we'll put the steering assistance on. And what do we do here? Turn it on. Yeah, we've got the steering lines, there we go. I'm not sure how long this will take to fill. Looking at it, it's going quite slow. Well, I should say that. No, it's not quite slow, is it? Percentage is going out quite quick. It's just not many litres. that's not going to take too long to fill, because we're already on almost 10% and we've only gone that far. So we're going to need to get a trailer down here to unload into. But I will continue with this on a time lapse for a bit, and I'll come back to you and do a bit more. Okay, we've hit a bit of a problem. The trailer's too tall for the conveyor on this harvester. Yeah, I think the other one is just as tall as well. The other one we've got, we could take the sides off it on the other one, not this one. But I was just wondering about using one of these auger wagons or chaser bins. This one here says it can do peas. Most of them will not do peas. This one is the only one I think that will. So we could use this if it's not too tall. My concern is that the auger on, or the conveyor on my harvester is on the left hand side, which would be on this side if I was alongside it, running alongside it. This is the lower side, so it would be the wrong side. This probably won't work, so I'm going to lease it and just see what happens. We're not going to lose too much money. It's just an experiment really. So we need a powerful tractor, which I will use this one. This one should have enough power. We will drop this trailer off. I don't think this trailer will be low enough. We could try that trailer, but I'm not sure. So we'll go and pick up our new purchase, which is the chaser bin, and we'll see if we can unload into that from the harvester. I think I've established this is going to take quite some time. It's not a quick job, as I've kind of predicted, but yeah, it's going to take me a bit of time to get this done. So I'm thinking of probably getting the help to take over with it once I've done the headlands. Although it's going to be pretty much a full-time job keeping this thing unloaded because the tank capacity is so small on it, and you also have to stop to unload because it isn't quite tall enough. It's just still not quite right. As you can see, it's not perfect. So yeah, it's not the easiest job in the world. This is going to be a slow job. I'm pleased because I was debating whether to do 2 fields of peas, but I'm pretty sure I've only done 1, which is I'm very pleased about. Because even just this one is going to take a long time. It's not a small field, that it's a good sized field for this sort of crop. So yeah, it's not a quick job this. We will leave it there I think for today, and then obviously continue with this in the next few episodes. I think it's going to take more than a full episode to do. But at least I made a start on it, and it's something new to experience because I don't think I've done it. Certainly I've never harvested my own field of peas. I might have done a contract on it a long time ago when I first got the game. But yeah, this is the first time I have harvested my own pea crop. So I'm pleased I've done it, but yeah, it's not as quick as combining, that's for sure. Anyway, we'll leave it there for now. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.